Hello folks, Mark Shaw here with a simple video on how to create a MIDI sequence in Ableton and send it over to a Korg MS-20 Mini. This is of course the modern version of the classic monophonic synthesizer from the 70s with some nice features like being 86% of the size of the original and this DIN style MIDI input for receiving MIDI data, and this USB connection to use the keyboard as a MIDI controller on your computer. In order to send the synth a sequence, you're going to need one of these guys right here. It's a simple USB to MIDI device. It costs around $7. Now this is a Y cable with an out end and an in end. The out end is going to plug into the MIDI input. The in end would be going to a different device. So disregard that for now. Here in Ableton, under your MIDI preferences, you'll see the USB MIDI output device right there. Just make sure the on button is selected under the track column, and that should be more than sufficient for what we're going to demonstrate today. Now it's just a matter of creating the MIDI clip itself. Just go ahead and right-click in this section up top here in your MIDI track and insert a MIDI clip. You'll be taken to a piano roll where you can start punching in some notes. And today we're just going to do something really simple. Let's go ahead and just pop in a few eighth notes just to test out how this functionality works. And then in the clip itself, you can actually click the little play button next to the clip and it's going to start sending that MIDI data as we speak. Now you're not going to hear anything until we select the right device in the MIDI 2 selection under that track. Now bear with me, you're going to hear some sound here as soon as I click this button. Now, one thing I didn't show you guys yet is that I went ahead and actually recorded all of that. All the output from the synthesizer is on its own separate audio track now. That's going to allow me to go back and start layering some other instruments in here. Let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit and get rid of some of these unnecessary audio tracks. And then we'll go ahead and insert a drum track as well. I got the selector kit on here. We're going to do a really simple beat using some quarter notes. We'll add a kick and a snare and call it a day just for these demonstration purposes. And now we'll go ahead and create another MIDI track and create a new sequence. This time we'll go ahead and use some more eighth notes, but on the off beat this time. All right, let's see how it sounds. All right, well, that's all we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know this is a really simple approach to sequencing. It's a very powerful tool when used in the right situations. There's so many different methods for creating music in Ableton. You know, a lot of the times I'll just record a bunch of audio loops and then bust out my MIDI keyboard and start making some drum beats. Or I might even just grab my acoustic and record live the whole thing. But when it comes to sequencing, I really think using clips is probably one of the best methods for recording in Ableton, because once you click that record button, it's just a matter of clicking play on the clips as you need them. It's a really nice method for staying organized and pre-programming all of your drum beats and sequences ahead of time. So it's really cool. Check it out sometime if you haven't already. I hope this has been a helpful video for you all. I just want to also let you know, check out some of my stuff on Spotify, Google Play Music, iTunes, and more. I'm putting out some singles on there that are pretty cool. All you got to do is search for Mark Anthony Shaw. And also, subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out new videos, usually on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Got a lot of really cool Raspberry Pi stuff in the works, and announcing new music releases, equipment reviews, and a lot of other fun and nerdy things. So come back and check it out. I appreciate it very much. You can show your support by clicking on the like button or visit my Patreon page. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'd like to take the time to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Take care.